brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Hey, alert 3.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These two teams, of course, the Titans and Ravens, met in the postseason a year ago. And really, along with the Titans win the previous week in Foxborough, it was one of the shockers of the postseason. The Titans, a 6th seed on the road. The Ravens, they were the top seed, riding a 12-game win streak and coming off the 1st-round bye. But where that game was all Tennessee, they led 28-6 at one point, ultimately winning 28-12 and sending them on to the AFC title game in Kansas City. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
2 brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 11-yard touchdown. Now the Ravens have taken the early lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans, nothing. Brandon McManus set.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. Open man is Cameron Batson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
To number 9.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
To
Cameron Batson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Is good.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He's checking crap. Check. Hands up.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to number 82.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Push up. Hey, middle. Me and you. Spot. No. Check 26. Report. Watch the whip. Sit up.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it.
For the field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 12. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Off play action. Jackson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
Now Jackson, off play action. They'll roll him out right.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's Jackson off the play fake. This is caught.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Touchdown, Titans.
Complete.
Quez Watkins. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Titans 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is Gibson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Off play action. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Down, Tennessee.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 41, Jackson is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Titans.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Jackson, off play action. He'll buy some time right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off play action. Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. They'll get this complete to Batson. And unable to breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
13.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 24. Titans.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Throwing now is Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
At the 26-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Jackson to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Jackson's pass.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going